There is a truth about human nature that most people are too afraid to accept. People don't respect kindness. They respect power. And no one understood this better than Niccolò Machiavelli, a man whose ideas were so dangerous that even today, centuries later, they are still whispered, not taught openly. Because Machiavelli didn't teach people how to be good. He taught them how to win. So if you want to control people, if you want influence, power, dominance, then listen carefully. Because these are not lessons for the weak. These are Machiavelli's dark secrets. Part 1. People are not what they show. Machiavelli believed something most people ignore. People are not who they pretend to be. They smile, but they envy you. They support you, but secretly compete with you. They respect you only when it benefits them. Human nature is driven by self-interest. And the moment you forget that, you lose control. If you trust too easily, you become predictable. If you become predictable, you become controllable. Smart people don't trust words. They observe behavior. They don't react to what people say. They watch what people do when no one is looking, because that's where truth lives. White right pointing backhand index control starts with understanding reality, not illusions. Part 2. Fear is stronger than love. One of Machiavelli's most famous ideas. It is better to be feared than loved, if you cannot be both. Why? Because love is emotional, and emotions change. Today they love you, tomorrow they forget you. But fear is consistent. Fear creates boundaries. Fear creates discipline. Fear forces respect. Now understand this clearly. This doesn't mean you become cruel. It means you become someone people don't take lightly. You don't tolerate disrespect. You don't beg for attention. You don't chase approval. When people realize they can't control you, they start respecting you. White right pointing backhand index power comes from controlled fear, not desperate love. Part 3. Never show your full intentions. Weak people are transparent. They tell everyone their plans, their next moves, their goals. And what happens? They get blocked. They get sabotaged. They get copied. Machiavelli warned against this, because when people know your intentions, they can prepare against you. Real power moves in silence. You don't explain yourself. You don't reveal everything. You don't show your strategy. You let people underestimate you. And then, you win. White right pointing backhand index mystery is power. Part 4. Control your image. People don't see reality. They see perception. And perception can be controlled. Machiavelli believed that appearance matters more than truth. You don't need to be perfect. You need to look powerful. You need to appear confident. Even when you're uncertain, you need to appear calm. Even when you're under pressure. Because people judge based on what they see, not what you feel. So build an image. Calm, confident, unbothered, in control. When people believe you are powerful, they treat you that way. White right pointing backhand index control how people see you. Control how people see you, and you control how they treat you. Part 5. Use people, but don't depend on them. This is a harsh truth. People are tools, temporary allies, not permanent supports. Machiavelli understood this clearly. The moment you depend on someone, you give them power over you. And power, once given, is rarely returned. So what do smart people do? They build connections, but stay independent. They work with people, but don't rely on them emotionally. Because the moment someone knows you need them, they control you. White right pointing backhand index independence is power. Part 6. Adapt or be destroyed. The world changes. People change. Situations change. And if you don't adapt, you lose. Machiavelli believed that flexibility is survival. Sometimes you need to be kind. Sometimes you need to be ruthless. Sometimes you need to speak. Sometimes silence is stronger. There is no fixed personality, only strategy. The most dangerous person is not the strongest. It's the one who can change according to the situation. White right pointing backhand index adaptation is control. Part 7. Destroy your enemies completely. Half measures are dangerous. If someone is against you, and you leave them halfway defeated, they will come back stronger, more angry, more prepared. Machiavelli warned against this mistake, because mercy, in the wrong situation, becomes weakness. Now this doesn't mean physical harm. It means strategic removal. Remove their influence. Remove their access. Remove their ability to harm you. Don't leave loose ends. White right pointing backhand index incomplete victories create future problems. Part 8. Keep people dependent on you. Want real control? Make people need you. Not emotionally, but practically. When people benefit from your presence, they stay loyal. Give value. Provide solutions. Become useful. Because people don't stay because of love. They stay because of benefit. The moment they stop needing you, they leave. White right pointing backhand index become necessary, not optional. Part 9. Stay emotionally detached. Emotions are dangerous. They cloud judgment. They create mistakes. Machiavelli believed leaders must stay calm, even in chaos, because emotional decisions lead to weak outcomes. So learn to control yourself. Don't react instantly. Don't show anger easily. Don't reveal pain. Stay composed, because the one who controls emotions controls the situation. White right pointing backhand index emotional control equals power. Part 10. Be unpredictable. Predictable people are easy to control. If people know how you react, they know how to manipulate you. Machiavelli suggested something powerful. Break patterns. Sometimes say less. Sometimes say more. Sometimes be kind. Sometimes be strict. Confuse expectations. Because when people can't predict you, they can't control you. White right pointing backhand index unpredictability creates psychological dominance. There is something uncomfortable about truth, not because it is complicated, but because it is simple. And simplicity has a way of exposing things we don't want to see. For years, you were told something else. You were told that kindness wins, that honesty is enough, that being a good person guarantees respect. But look around. Is that really how the world works? Or is that just what people want you to believe? Because the moment you start observing carefully, you notice a different pattern. A pattern where power speaks louder than words, where silence carries more weight than noise, where people don't always respect the kind, they respect the strong. And this is exactly what Niccolò Machiavelli tried to explain. Not to corrupt people, but to wake them up. He didn't create darkness. He revealed it. Most people live their entire lives without ever understanding this. They keep playing a game without knowing the rules. They trust too easily. They speak too much. They show their emotions openly. And then they wonder why they are ignored, why they are disrespected. why they are controlled. It's not bad luck, it's lack of awareness. Because in a world where everyone is acting, the one who understands the script controls the scene. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how some people walk into a room and instantly command attention? They don't shout. They don't try too hard. Yet somehow, everyone listens. Everyone watches. Everyone respects them. Why? It's not magic. It's awareness. They understand something others don't. They understand people. They know when to speak, and when silence is more powerful. They know when to show emotion, and when to hide it. They know when to trust, and when to step back. And most importantly, they know that perception is everything, because people don't react to truth. They react to what they believe is true, and belief can be shaped, controlled, directed. That's the real game. But here's the part most people don't want to hear. This knowledge comes with responsibility, because once you see the game, you can't unsee it. You start noticing manipulation. You start noticing hidden intentions. You start noticing how words are used, not to express truth, but to influence. And that realization changes you. You become quieter, not because you have nothing to say, but because you understand that not everything needs to be said. You become more selective, not because you hate people. If this opened your eyes, even a little, then don't stop here, because this is just the beginning. There are deeper layers to this, more rules, more strategies, more truths that most people will never discover. So if you want to understand power, if you want to master psychology, if you want to become someone people can't manipulate, then make sure you subscribe, because the next lesson won't just change how you see others, it will change how others see you. And once that happens, there's no going back.